From Universal Call to the Vicegerent, Taf-seir of Surah Al-Baqarah, Part 3. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Sufi Essence. In our previous sessions, we explored the initial verses of Surah Al-Baqarah, mapping the spiritual archetypes of the mutikan, the kafirin, and the munfikan. We saw how Allah, in His boundless wisdom, provides a spiritual diagnosis of the human heart. Today, we turn our attention to the heart of this surah's opening, where the discourse shifts from the characteristics of people to a universal call to worship and the profound story of creation itself. These verses are the foundations of Islamic faith, a sublime synthesis of Tawhid, the miraculous nature of the Qur'an, and the noble spiritual purpose of human existence. Our journey now takes us from the individual and communal state of humanity to the very beginning of our creation, reminding us of our origin and our ultimate destiny. This is a journey that will illuminate the immense honor and profound responsibility placed upon humanity. The Qur'an addresses the entirety of humanity in the verses we now examine. Ya uanasu, budu rabakam, aladakum wa, aladna min, kablakum la alakum tatakon, aladik, ya alalakumu, alara fur, shanwa, asamna binin, wa, anzala, mina asamni, man frakraja, behimina, athamarti. Reskan lakum feltaj alar lial he, anadanwa, ananumta layman. O mankind, worship your Lord, who created you and those before you, that you may become righteous. He is the one who made the earth a resting place for you, and the sky a canopy, and sent down from the sky rain, and brought forth thereby fruits as provision for you. So do not attribute to Allah equals while you know. These verses contain a universal call, addressed not only to the believers, but to all of humanity. Ya uan nosu, O mankind. The call is to worship Allah the Creator. But this worship is not a blind submission. It is a logical and rational response to the overwhelming evidence of Allah's benevolence and power. The verses beautifully present this evidence. The earth is a cradle, a tranquil dwelling place. The sky is a magnificent canopy. And from the sky, life-giving rain descends, bringing forth fruits and sustenance. Every aspect of this material world, from the fertile soil to the sweet fruit, is a sign of Allah's creative power and mercy. To witness this, and then to worship something or someone other than the Creator, is the height of spiritual illogic. The phrase fel tajal, lial, hiandanan, wa, antum talaman. So do not attribute to Allah equals while you know, is a powerful indictment of polytheism and all forms of spiritual ignorance. It tells us that deep within our ruh, we know the truth of Tawhid, the oneness of Allah. From this universal call, the Qur'an immediately presents the ultimate proof of its own divine origin. This is a challenge to all who doubt its truth. Wa in kuntum efrabun mim nazul nalb. Abdind fati biskritin min mithlihih. Wa'adji shuhadakum minit dini. Alhi in kuntum kidakan. Fin lamta vawa, walantaf. Awa, watakanara, alatak, alatakum. Alni sua algiratu uidit, luchfern. And if you are in doubt about what we have sent down upon our servant, then produce a surah the like thereof, and call upon your witnesses other than Allah, if you should be truthful. But if you do not, and you will never be able to then fear the fire whose fuel is men and stones, prepared for the disbelievers. This challenge, known as Ijaz al-Quran, is a testament to the miraculous and inimitable nature of the divine word. It is a challenge that has remained unanswered for over 1400 years. The Quran is not merely a book of beautiful prose. It is a spiritual and literary miracle. The perfection of its language, the depth of its wisdom, and the coherence of its message are beyond human capacity. For a Sufi, this challenge is not just for the intellect. It is a challenge to the heart. The very sound and rhythm of the Qur'an, when recited with reverence, penetrate the heart and awaken the ruh, confirming its divine origin in an intuitive way that transcends mere logic. Immediately after this warning, the Qur'an offers a beautiful promise to the believers, stark contrast to the fate of the unbelievers. Wa bashiri. Aladna, Jaymanu, Wa, Al-Gilig T, Ana Lahom, Janatin, Tajir, Mentativ, Alanhu Kalam Ruzik, Min bin, Demiritin, Rizkan, Kul Hadib, Olad Gruzik, Min Kabluwa, Otterbihi, Mutashbihan, Walaham Fab, Mazajan, Mukaharatin, Waham, Fab Kanidin, and give good tidings to those who believe and do righteous deeds, that for them are gardens beneath which rivers flow. Whenever they are provided with fruit therefrom, they will say, "This is what we were provided with before," and it is given to them in resemblance. And they will have therein purified spouses, and they will abide therein eternally. This verse describes paradise not merely as a place of physical pleasure, but as a state of ultimate spiritual fulfillment. The rivers, the fruits, and the purified spouses are symbols of the soul's ultimate communion with its Creator. The fruit is similar to what they had before, yet it is profoundly different. This suggests that the highest pleasures of paradise are not of the body, but of the ruh. They are a return to a state of purity and eternal joy. The Qur'an continues to address the skepticism of the disbelievers with another parable. Ina oha el yestakikin yamriba mathlan md ba yukatan femdi fakad foma aladna jamua aladna jamanu kaka minra buhim wa oma aladna kafar fayakogina mabdiba arada 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 mathulan udilu behi Catherine wa yad behi Catherine wa md udilu behi il alpha sikton. Indeed, Allah is not shy to present an example of that of a gnat or what is beyond it. But as for those who have believed, they know that it is the truth from their Lord. But as for those who disbelieve, they say, "What did Allah intend by this as an example? He misleads thereby many, and guides thereby many. He misleads not, except the defiantly disobedient." This powerful verse defends the use of parables in the Qur'an. Critics used to mock the Qur'an for mentioning something as seemingly insignificant as a gnat. Allah, in His majesty, states that He is not shy to use any example, no matter how small, because even the smallest of His creations contains profound lessons for those with eyes to see. The gnat, with its complex physiology and miraculous existence, is a sign of Allah's power. For the believers, the parable increases their faith. For the disbelievers, it only increases their doubt. This is a beautiful spiritual law. The same words of Allah act as guidance for the receptive heart and as a cause of confusion for the rebellious one. The discourse culminates in the majestic narrative of the creation of the first man, our father Adam, peace be upon him. Wa ida, quala rabuka, lil malnakati, in your j, ilan f alard, kalkafatin, kul. Ataj, alu fab man, yufsidu fab wa yasfiku aldimna. Wa, nagnu, nusabiku, bai kumdika, wa, nukadisu, laka kwala, ina alamu, mdl talamon. And mention, O Muhammad, when your Lord said to the angels, "Indeed, I will place on the earth a successor." They said, "Will you place upon it one who causes corruption therein and sheds blood?" While we declare your praise and sanctify you, Allah said, "Indeed, I know that which you do not know." This verse establishes humanity's purpose as Allah's khalīfah, or Vicegerent on earth. This is our divine mandate. The angels' question stems from their perception of human nature, a perception that is limited. Allah's response reveals that He has placed a unique potential within humanity, a spiritual capacity and a depth of being that is beyond the understanding of the angels. This potential is immediately demonstrated in the next verse. Wa, alama, alazma, kalaham, alba, alma, almalnakati, fokula, anbiyank, bayazmiyak, inkula, kul, kula, komikin, kul, subnyaka, el ilmalan, il md alamton, al alkmu, alweg, kalawib, damu, ambihum, bayazmahim, falam, anbaham, bayazmahim, kala, almaham, kala, alam, akam, alama, kala, alam, kala, alam, alama, kala, Alama, Kalama. Kalama lan, Alama. El Emka, Il. Ma. Lan. El Malan. El Malan. Il Alemton. Il Malan. And with a menton robble. In Renton rocker. In ways and wend. With Gaba al-Sam Duidi. Wa. Alard. Wa. Alamu. MD. Tabduna Wa. MD Kuntum. Taktoman. And he taught Adam the names all of them. Then he showed them to the angels and said, Inform me of the names of these, if you are truthful. They said, Exalted are you. We have no knowledge except what you have taught us. Indeed, it is you who is the all-knowing, the all-wise, he said. O Adam, inform them of their names. And when he had informed them of their names, he said, Did I not tell you that I know the unseen of the heavens and the earth, and that I know what you conceal and what you declare? This is the pivotal moment of humanity's elevation. The teaching of the names is a profound metaphysical event. It is not just about vocabulary. It is a teaching of ilm, of conceptual knowledge, of the ability to categorize, reason, and understand the essence of things. This capacity for ilm is what separates humanity from all other creations. It is the divine spark that enables us to be khalīfah. The story concludes with the divine command to the angels. Wa idh komb, lil malanyata you skuda liodama fasajad. G. Il ibluxa. Ibla qua. Es takbara wa. Es takbara. Wa. Kuna. Mina alk bifern. And mention when we said to the angels, Prostrate to Adam, and they prostrated, except for Iblis, who refused and was arrogant and became of the disbelievers. The prostration of the angels to Adam, peace be upon him, is a ceremonial prostration of honor, not worship. It is the divine acknowledgement of humanity's unique spiritual potential and noble rank. The refusal of Iblis Satan is the beginning of all evil. It was a refusal born of kibor, of arrogance and envy. This moment teaches us a vital lesson. The ultimate enemy of humanity is not an external force, but the pride and arrogance within our own hearts. My dear viewers, these verses of Surah Al-Baqarah are the very essence of our purpose. They give us a foundational understanding of our existence, our place in creation, and our responsibility as Allah's khalīfah. They remind us of the miraculous nature of the Qur'an and our unique capacity for ilm. This story is not a historical relic. It is a timeless narrative that is perpetually unfolding within each of us. The struggle of Adam, the envy of Iblis, and the choice between humility and arrogance are a daily reality for every human ruh. Join me next time as we continue our exploration of this majestic surah. Till then, may Allah bless you with Elam and Yakin. Assalamu alaikum.